to the top of the world, but the North Star has already flown. I hear rumors of a place where the soul was born. And watch all the bright lights shimmer, try to see something where there is none. And I really believe that I could touch the sun. Who's inside my mind? Who's inside my mind? Everything is alright, but I keep seeing ghosts in the daylight. Who's inside my mind? Who's inside my mind? Everything is alright, but I keep seeing ghosts in the daylight. Turn the lights down low and watch all the vampires in silhouette. I run for the hills and try to keep my head. There's still a chance we can make it in it. Hold on, hope. It's what I'm saying, but the words don't come out right. Who's inside my mind? Who's inside my mind? Everything is alright, but I keep seeing ghosts in the daylight. Who's inside my mind? Who's inside my
What's up, everybody, and welcome to another Friday night Paracrew podcast. I'm so excited for tonight. So hopefully you all survived Thanksgiving. I know I barely did. I had some leftovers this evening, and that was dangerous. So for those of you who do podcasts, little advice: do not have leftovers. For Thanksgiving leftovers before a show. Does not work out well. So tonight, guys, we have an amazing guest tonight. I'm super excited, really excited. I was checking out and doing a little bit of research, and I'm really excited for many reasons, which we'll get into. But I'm also really excited because of my co-host tonight. Sadly, Squeakers isn't feeling too hot tonight. So, Squeakers, I hope you feel better. Much love to you. And I know Lurker, I think, is working. I believe he's working. So, Lurker, I'm glad you're feeling better. But, yeah, Yeah. Oh no! Stop it, Fedora. I won't take your. No, I'm not going to take that up to you. No, that's a you thing. You can do your own little mukbang or whatever they call it. But anyway, so my co-host for tonight, guys, is not just a veteran of a podcast, but he is now the producer of the Paracrew podcast. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me welcome my co-host for this evening. You know him, you definitely love him, Aaron Hoffman. What is up, my brother?
Not much. Just same old.
So you were busy today too. You had we just came from a show each. Like you were on Anthony's, right?
Yep.
Race
World. Yep.
You were on Race World podcast. I was on Hollywood Haunts with our brother Brian James and Ken Allen. And
Right.
oh my, that went 7 different ways.
Sure did.
You know what those two, the Drunken Tickler and Ken Allen, definitely not for children. I love those two. But anyway, welcome, brother. Welcome.
Yeah, good to be here. You know, I had a brief conversation with our guest in the back. So I'm looking forward to this conversation myself.
Mm-hmm. Yup. And for many reasons. Number one, we'll get into the paranormal side of it, but I'm really excited too because I finally have a guest that's close. I haven't had a guest this close to me since Unearthed Paranormal. And yeah, Fedora, I'm even talking about you. She's even closer than you are, Fedora. So not sorry. But anyway, so guys, before we get to our comments, let's bring on our guest tonight. So she actually has her own podcast. She's a part of a paranormal team, and she has her own business. Busy. That's what that equates to. She's busy. So let's give her a very, very warm Paracrew welcome to Anna. Anna, welcome.
Hi, everybody. Thank you for having me on tonight.
Oh, not a problem. Not a problem. Thanks for coming.
My pleasure.
You know, what's funny, guys, is she actually has seen the Paracrew and she still wanted to come on. So, you know, brave woman. So,
Right.
Well, believe me, I've been on some interesting radio shows in the past, so I'm used to it.
that is definitely one thing to describe my podcasting career, especially when it comes to Paralinks. I don't know if you know of Paralinks, but Howard Petrie, Stephen Woodard, Chrissy, and all of them. You want to talk about interesting? Definitely go check them out, especially tonight. We have the Unholy Trinity, which our sister in the P3 program, Emmy from PDX Paranormal, she'll be on there tonight too. Mm-hmm. Hide the children, blindfold them, ear them up. You don't. So
I think we need to start getting trigger warning on some of these shows.
I have it for the Paraprop. It's a nice big announcement with alarms. NC-17, not for kids. Run away. But so guys, Anna, we always like to start out. I told you backstage we like to be very interactive, and one thing I always like to do is start off with our wonderful audience, say hello to them, and see what they're up to. And usually this takes about 45 minutes, but I'm joking. So, of course, Liz, our sister over in Scotland. Liz, hi, Liz. And there's Fedora. You probably, if you've seen the show, you've heard me talk about Scott Morton. This is him on Warren Area Society of Paranormal, also known as Mr. Fedorable. Fedora, but he is Fedorable. And Ron from RRLC Paranormal. What is up, my brother? How are you doing tonight? Joanne, hello. Let's see. Throw them all. These guys. Scott does a lot of just like random food things. Ugh. No. Will you stop it? Stop it. And Liz is saying hello to you, brother.
Yep.
Ken is an
Nice
interesting.
to hear from you, Liz.
Joanne, yeah, you're not wrong. You are not wrong there. Happen Paranormal. What is up, Robin? How are you doing tonight, brother? And to all you who celebrated Thanksgiving yesterday, happy Thanksgiving to you guys.
Yes, happy Thanksgiving to everybody.
Did you do anything fun, Anna, for Thanksgiving?
I ate too much.
Damn right.
I was hurting so bad today. I didn't even want to look at food. So, yeah, I kind of really pushed it between lunch and dinner.
See,
Yeah, I'm
yeah.
still having trouble buttoning the top of my jeans when I sit down a day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
See-
that's when the pajamas come in.
I was just gonna say I don't wear
I'm still
anything.
wearing them.
Yeah,
So,
same. You don't wear anything with buttons on Thanksgiving or the day after. No
that's
way.
the secret. I look nice on top, but yeah, it's gotta be comfortable down there. So,
Absolutely. Ashley, welcome. I hope everybody had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you guys got some time to spend with family. If you didn't spend time with family, hopefully you found some sort of peace and a little bit of rest and relaxation on your day. Like I stated in my post, if you don't have family, you do. You watch this show, you're a part of our community. You're family to me. I was thinking about everybody yesterday. I do appreciate and love each and every one of you. So, see, now this could be a disclaimer, I guess you could say. You can help put Robin to sleep. Robin, I love you, brother. Wait, you all wear pants on these shows? There's a reason why you can't see from here down, Fedora. Anyway, so so Anna, let's start off like all the shows. First of all, introduce yourself a little bit. Like I said, you have a couple of things going on. Why don't you go ahead and give us a little biography?
all right. So, as you all know, I do have my broadcast. I'll start with that first. I decided to do a broadcast to help the paranormal community for paranormal teams that don't get a chance to be on actual radio shows. Because, not for nothing, but some of them can be very picky onto who they want to bring on, but that doesn't stop me from bringing on and supporting any type of team out there that wants to get recognized. And that's my goal, to help people. Even if you're not on a paranormal team, if you just have a paranormal story and want to share it with the world, I'm happy to do that for somebody. Also, like I said, is more like paranormal, UFO, Bigfoot, witchcraft, psychic. I actually having a psychic come on next week. I don't want to say her name yet, so I haven't made her flyer, but I'm very happy to have her on. I just did a broadcast with their team last night, Joshua Chairs, Phantom Detectives. They were awesome. And so I'm having one of their members come on next week. I'm actually a gifted medium. I was born with my gift. I help people achieve goals to where they need to contact with their loved ones and their friends or whoever they need to get in touch with the other side. I also do tarot card readings as well if it's necessary. I do own, like you said, my own business with the Spell Candle Shop. I haven't really made anything in a little bit, only because the holidays came and got distracted, but I will be back in the swing of things with that. I make candles of any kind, between Wicca, Reiki, healing, sage candles, meditation candles. I also do make the Hocus Pocus book. I don't have one on me at the moment. I should have brought one up, but I didn't really think about that. But I'll have to send you a picture. It should be on my page. I just recently posted it from Halloween. So they actually sell very well. They actually sell more than my candles, believe it or not. So
I kind of believe that. And honestly, before we dive into each individual one, I just want to say, if we can let's get some hearts in the chat for Anna and her podcast, because that's one thing that the Paracrew, that's why we do what we do. We want to get people onto the shows who really don't get a chance. And you're absolutely right. There is a lot of great teams out there, a lot of great individuals like yourself, who don't get really a chance to promote themselves. A lot of what's up, Wild Bill? I see how it is. Bill's awesome, but you're right. They don't get the 15 minutes of fame that they deserve.
No.
So bravo to you for doing that. And like I said, that's what we're about as well. Now, as far as the candle thing, I'm going to start making a list. So I have some notebooks. So, oh wait, that one doesn't show up. Where's That's a green notebook. That definitely won't show up with the readings. Here we go. I got some notebooks here, so I'm going to start writing some things down.
Make
So
your list. I'll be more happy to make anything in particular that you need. It takes about not a week, but a couple of days because I want to make sure that the candle that you're asking for has a lot of meaning to it, has the right scent to it, and anything that your little heart desires, I will put in the candle for you.
that is freaking awesome. And you know what? If you are on my no, not the sage, dragon's blood. The dragon's blood.
I do those too.
You keep that away. But no, the reason
Those
why
are actually really popular, to believe it or not.
here's the thing with dragon's blood, and we all know every different scent, every different herb, all that stuff, they all give up certain energy.
Mhm.
Dragon's blood, I am, but dragon's blood and I have kind of the same energy frequency, and I could just be around it and I will smell of it for a week. Hey, Sabrina. For those of you who don't know, Sabrina, I am honored to say, works with Proofs, and Global Ghost Hunt has now partnered up with Proofs. If you don't know about that, go to and check out the links. Glad you did, Sabrina. Glad you did. There are links and more information. You'll be seeing those during the commercial, but it's great to know Sabrina and what she's up to. That she's another one who does a lot with the community. Just so you guys know, the short version for Proofs is they provide scholarships for underprivileged kids and stuff like that. A really great foundation. Really great foundation. But no, me and Dragon's Blood, man.
Don't mix.
The Wicca
I'll
consultant.
make sure I'll keep that on your list. Do not make you Dragon's Blood canon.
Big heart, Sabrina. But no, my wife loves it. My wife absolutely loves Dragon's Blood, and she has even the incense sticks. She's got one of those. She could burn it like 2 hours, and then I come home and I can smell it. It'll stay on me for about a couple days. It's terrible. I hate it. But anyway, beside the point. Thank you for the tangent. We get a couple of those. You're also a part of a team, correct?
Yes.
What
Paranormal
team?
Evidence of New Jersey.
Paranormal Evidence of New Jersey. I love it. So for those of you playing the home game, I'm from Pennsylvania. New Jersey is our neighbor. And we were actually looking backstage. I was like, I know where this is from. Couldn't find out you're only like 2 hours from me, 2-3 hours. So, excuse me. So you're pretty close. Had to take off, grandkids. Okay. All right. Oh, wait, you're baking? Wait, go back, Aaron. Go back. Go up to the fedora again. Uh-huh. Oh. So Fedora's granddaughter, Ariana, absolutely loves baking. And you want to talk about a smart girl? She's already thinking business plans, like serious, like in-depth business plans. But she makes some really good cupcakes. I keep Dragon's Blood on my own. Okay,
No.
don't investigate around Wild Bill.
Nope.
But we already have several dozens of already done. Holy crap! I'm on my way. Okay, guys, we'll be right back. A 6-hour commercial break. So how long have you been in the paranormal then, Anna?
God, ever since I was a kid, to be honest with you. I always had weird experience wherever I went, especially with me and my brother. Had an apartment with my mother, and we had so many weird things happen. I can't even tell you. And ever since then, at the high school, I got into it more after my parents have passed away and wanted to know more answers and why I keep seeing these things and why I see more shadows and hear disembodied voices. And I'm like, something's got to give. I don't know where this is coming from. So I learned that because of my gift and I'm so open, I'm seeing a lot more than other people can.
Very nice. So are you like a sensitive, medium, empath?
Medium.
You're medium? Okay,
Mhm.
cool. So how do you see the spirits? Is it more of the physical, or is it more of like the flashes?
It's quite interesting actually. When I can pick up their energies, I can sense on what they're wearing from top to bottom. I can sense on if they're a male or female.
Okay.
And when I stop my eyes and concentrate a little bit more, that's when I can see them fully. It's like I can't see them with my eyes open, but when I close my eyes, I can see them dead on what they look like, the hair that they're, the color of their hair, you know, female or male, relative. It's crazy how my gift really does work.
That's cool. Now, how do you just? And I'm just again, I always thought backstage. I have nothing scripted, so this is just off the top of
It's
my
okay.
head. How do you keep yourself grounded then?
I just concentrate and I make sure I'm full of light. I try to think of one thing that I really truly love when I shield. I don't want to say anything out loud, so it's my secret. I go grounding outside. I sit and meditate as much as I can, and I just wear full on protection.
Nice. Now, I know a lot of mediums, empaths, sensitives, pretty much anybody in those categories, they like to carry stones with them or some kind of crystals. Do you have a personal preference what you use?
No, I just pick up whatever what's drawn to me. I usually do the amethyst. So yeah, I stay away from crystals, especially quartz, because yeah, that's kind of dangerous for me. So I kind of leave that stone alone. But I'm always attracted to it, and I can't help it. So it's like, but no, I put it away. So
see, for me, it's blue calcite, blue and green calcite. As most of you, if you've seen the show more than once, you see this invisible light drink that I always have with me. Energy drink. I drink it almost. I don't think I've done a couple of shows without it, but anyway, I drink a lot of it.
We haven't.
I've had one or two. I've had Coca-Cola and some anyway, sponsor me. But
yes, I will.
Shameless plug. Anyway, it's like if I just mainline, like if I just inject this, that's what green and blue calcite does to me. I just get so hyper and wild. And see what I do, and I've Facebook user. I know we love that identity because it's funny. Let's be honest. But if you could, don't forget, guys, please allow StreamYard access to your Facebook account so that way we can see who you are. If you've tried it and it doesn't work, like I've done numerous times, please put your name at the end so we know who is talking to us. Northwest, what's up? How y'all doing tonight? But I know this. A lot of people are going to be cringy with this, and you know what? Don't care. I've always heard that skin contact really helps with, the energy flow and stuff like that. I have been known to tape, you heard me right, tape green or blue calcite right to my wrist.
Hey, whatever works.
And you know what? It does work. It actually gives me a headache.
Right?
But you know what?
Yeah, know what? There has been a lot of stones where I can't even go near them, and they give me a really bad headache. Actually, nauseating too. Sometimes it depends on the stone.
Absolutely. And Tanner brings up a really good point. There's a theory that spirits always show themselves to us by interacting with our minds and superimposing themselves over the environment like a filter. It's interesting. I think it's interesting that so many mediums identify or describe as seeing them in their minds. I agree that it's kind of interesting because I know some of us, like I know when I did the Battleship, Aaron, I don't know if you've seen that investigation, and I don't know if you. Yeah. Actually, you're not wrong. Facebook user is not wrong. They've actually found trace amounts of this energy drink in my blood system. Don't know how. I know how, but I'm not injecting it. I will show you my arms. I would say I show you my body, but that might be a little NC-17. And I don't have a zoom on the camera. But anyway, no, I find it funny. Like me, I don't have any gifts. It sucks. I mean, I wish I did, but I like almost get imagery as I go about. Like I just kind of get like weird flashbacks. Like I can see, like when we were in the USS North Carolina, Oh, it's Dan. What's up, Dan? But like we were there, and I would just get images of people running around. I don't know who they are. I've never seen their picture, but I was just like, I could just imagine being back in that time while it was active. Um, and hearing mediums and sensitives and everybody saying, that's what they're getting too. It's like, oh, that's kind of cool. That's kind of cool. And it always led me to wonder. And Anna, please, and Aaron, please, give me your inputs. But is that because, like, some people say with like the multiverse theory, we are like, some of those who have gifts, are they just that sensitive to that other universe, like their energies, and they get those imageries, they get those flashes?
Well, I tell people all the time that everybody has the third eye. It's just that you just discover it, especially in the paranormal field. Once you open it and get used to it, you're going to be the most sensitive person when it comes to spiritual paranormal stuff, that you're going to be like, oh crap, why did I do that now? Now I'm sensitive. So it depends on how sensitive you are. You can be very sensitive. That's why you're seeing these things. That's why you're feeling these things. That you've been in the paranormal world for a very long time. So now your third eye is just now starting to react with it. It's like, okay, now your mind really does want to see these things, and that's probably why you're having these experiences.
Fair enough. Now, Aaron, were you gonna say something? I heard you go.
Well, yeah. I was talking about this on the Wraith World. I had an attachment a few years back. And it was bad that when I went to speak to a spiritual leader, she reached out for me, but before she can get her hand on me, she pulled her hand back, almost like repel. And she told me, you have a darkness about you. Now, it took me years to get over that. And now it's still like a spiritual or metaphysical scar. When I get around certain things that are bad, I feel sensations, and it drives me nuts sometimes. So what I've started to do, and I am not condoning this, but I've started taking edibles to make it more manageable.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, have you encountered anything that actually reacted to you or made you respond in a physical way? Sensation?
Not in a physical way, but I've had in the past a spirit that was attached to me for a while, and I was battling that for a very long time. But right now I'm taking care of it to where I don't allow her to interfere with what I do. It was actually very draining, because a lot of psychics would tell me, like, you have an attachment. And I was like, I know it. People keep telling me this. And I actually had to take a year off from doing tarot cards, paranormal stuff, because the more I did with the paranormal stuff and my tarot cards, it fed her a lot of energy. And then she would attack my friends, and then she would attack other people. So I basically took upon myself and took care of it on my own with all the energy that I had, and just kept cleansing myself, saging myself, and asking the universe to please, take this whatever thing off of me. And it's gotten better because I stepped forward and did it myself without. It's helpful to have people help you in that type of situation, but it's better to where you're doing it yourself, your energy. You got to tell things, this is me and you don't belong here, and you just need to back off.
100%. Now, you said you had a brother.
Yes.
I did hear you say that obviously your parents passed, and our condolences.
Thank you.
Does anybody else in your family have any gifts or abilities, or is it just you?
I did. It's basically, it came from my aunt's side, and my mom knew about it, but she wasn't very fond of it. But I knew my aunt had a very high gift with Wicca and medium, and that's how I learned to where my gift came from. I don't think my brother too much really has it, but I know it runs through the family. I just don't think he's just very fond of the whole thing. So he kind of like just closes himself out with, the supernatural and stuff like that. So, but I tell him all the time, he's like, no, stop. I don't want to hear anything. Stop, stop, stop. So, but it's fun to torture him with all my stories and what I go through. And sometimes he can't believe, like, how do you do that with people and help them? And you give them their messages. It blows his mind every time. So,
If you really want to torture him, you can actually torture him like Aaron and I torture ourselves. And Ron, he was in the chat here earlier, and Raymond, we like to torture ourselves. Oh, and Mark, can't forget Mark and Justin Curtis. We torture ourselves almost now daily on a game called Phasmophobia. It's on Steam. I don't know if anybody has Steam out there, but Aaron and I just no. Justin, no. Again, tangent. But Anna, I don't know if you know Phasmophobia, if you ever heard it.
no.
Short version, it's a ghost hunting game where you try to figure out what the spirit is, all while the spirit tries to kill you.
And you use all the actual ghost hunting
I'm
equipment.
trying to think because I play a lot of horror games and I play a lot of computer PC horror games. I don't know why, but it does sound familiar, but I don't think I played it yet.
This is right up your alley.
Yeah. Aaron and I turned into little bitches. And yes, I'm
Uh-oh.
including you on this one.
It's
funny.
frustrating.
It's funny. All I hear is, oh, like, oh, is it
Yeah.
is it hunting? He's like, yep. Oh, fuck, I'm dead. I'm like, yeah, well, better you than me this time. And Ron's favorite thing to tell everybody is when him and I play, I ran by him the one time. He goes, where are you going? And I was like, nowhere. And it killed him instead of me. And I went, and we like to shut doors on each other and screw with everybody. But yeah, and it will have to definitely talk. Maybe we'll get you involved with Phasmophobia too.
Sure. Count me in. I'm in.
So,
I'll
yeah.
tell you this
Let's
much.
go.
Matt and I are not like that when we go on real investigation, but for some reason, this game turns us both into squeamish little bitches.
I will admit that.
Yeah,
I will
I
admit
mean,
that.
I admit I jump very easily, so you'll probably hear me in the background like, oh, that's Anna.
No, it's Matt.
It's a really fun game. It's less than $15. So
we live by the philosophy that has gone on for traditions, and it's called "fuck this shit, I'm out."
Oh yeah.
I live by
No,
that code.
thank you.
Everyone's brain are at different levels, obviously. Maybe because molecules of some level of energy that gives us the sight, like black matter or Mike. Yeah, absolutely. And the reason why I asked you, Anna, about your family history is because I found a lot of times it's genetic. I've heard, like, I haven't found a pattern yet, but I know it's been throughout, like some aunts like you had, some grandparents, some great grandparents. I even heard that this one, I forget who I was talking to, but somebody's great grandmother was Wiccan. She was really into Wicca, really into light magic. And guys, when I say magic, I don't mean MAG, There's a difference. It's not just here's your card. But anyway, well, I guess for tarot readers, it kind of is. Here's your card. Anyway.
I know who you're talking about. I can't think of the name.
I'm an idiot. But anyway, she said that her great grandmother was really into that, and she actually was pretty criticized by it. And mom didn't have any, dad didn't have anything, older brothers and sisters didn't have anything, aunts, uncle, all of them never had it. It was just her and her great grandmother. And I'm like, okay, that's kind of cool. Like to be born like that. I mean, some of us like it. Now, what was it like though, if you don't mind me asking, when you first realized and you started talking about it openly?
The only way I truly, to be honest with you, how I really did find out, even though I was having a lot of experience, I actually went to a tarot card class. Okay. And I went with some friends of mine, and we were taking the beginning course, and we sat down, we practiced, and when I sat down, I didn't need the tarot cards. I'm actually able to read people energies, and the teacher came over and she's like, "How are you doing now?" I was like, "I have no idea. Is this coming easy for me?" And she's like, "You know, you're a natural, right?" I'm like, "What?" And I was like, "I knew I had some things, but I didn't know I had this amazing gift to where I can just sit in front of somebody, and laws are so really open for me. It makes the reading easy." So that's how I found out about my gift, is through a tarot card class.
That's cool.
Amazing,
That's
right?
cool.
Like,
That is cool. I've actually heard everything from parents just saying, "Oh yeah, by the way, you're experiencing these things, or your attitudes change, blah blah blah. Yeah, here's what's going on," and then explain it to them all the way to just straight up denial. No, I denied it for so long, and then once I hit 18, I was like, you know what? No, screw it. I'm going to embrace it, and it's like, good for you. But that's cool though. That's the first I've heard of a tarot class that
yeah, they have them.
That's cool. Well, I've
Yeah.
heard of tarot, but that's the first time I've heard somebody say, like, the teacher's like, yeah, you're just a natural.
Yeah, she just came up to me because, like I said, there was times where I wasn't doing tarot cards, and it just came at me. I just, couldn't help myself. And she was like, "Yeah, you're natural. Like, you don't
Cool.
need classes." I was like, "Thanks."
You should be teaching.
Yeah, seriously. Hey, don't give me that idea. I'm already doing so many other things.
You
Might
sit
as well
down.
add that to the list.
There you go. There you go. Actually, I need to get you with my wife. My wife is into tarot as well, and she likes to read them. She's also into runes. I don't know if you read runes at all, but that's one of her
I
things.
don't really get into things unless, I'm really drawn to it, because
Okay.
I don't want to like jump onto something that I'm not really interested in. I mean,
Cool.
I know the ruins are part of a Wicca thing. I just
Mhm.
haven't really got into that stuff yet.
Cool. That's cool. Yeah, there's so many different branches of Wicca that it's not even funny, and a
Oh
lot of
my
people
God.
just think,
I'm still learning.
well, I think that's all of us though in the paranormal. Like we've said, there's no experts. Like
Yeah.
we have to be good students no matter what. Like even me as a consultant, like I've been in this field 16 years, investigating and doing this and doing that, but I'm still learning. I learn every day. And you know
Yeah.
what? You have to.
Especially in this paranormal field, it's amazing because there's always something new coming across. It's like, oh my God, now we got to read about this spirit. Where did this come from now? Why did this happen? It's fun and it's interesting, but it's like, damn, I need like 5 notebooks. Like, seriously.
Oddly enough, I have about 6 down here. But no, Aaron, I think she would really definitely enjoy Phas, because that's how we are in Phasmophobia. Like we'll sit there and we'll be going over evidence, like, okay, what are the characteristics? And we'll like overanalyze, and it'll be completely wrong.
Yeah.
It's like, no, game, no, this is it. No, you're wrong. But anyway.
Right. And that, I think that's probably one of the funniest things I find about this game. Justin's not a paranormal investigator, but he walked through that game like nobody's business.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he'll
And
walk
yet here
in.
we are. We're real investigators, and I think that's part of our problem. We're using our real life, experiences in a game that's not set up to be like real life.
It's funny. We'll be on there's different contracts or locations that they have, and Aaron and I will be there for almost an hour per investigation, and we'll be going through it and everything like that. Justin walks in, and 5 minutes later, oh yeah, all of this is done, all that's done, and it's this, and we're going.
We're still walking around like idiot.
It's like, what the fuck? And he's right. It's like, you know what? Screw this. But anyway, all right, guys. So we're gonna take a quick commercial break. We got a couple of videos. I'm actually gonna do something a little different tonight, Aaron, since you're the producer. We're gonna play our regular commercial, which highlights all of our supporters and everything like that. Everybody who we absolutely love. I highly suggest you guys go in and check out all these amazing people we're going to be highlighting. And we're also going to be playing a new Global Ghost Hunt and Proofs video. We talked about Proofs a little bit earlier. This is where you'll get that information. And then we're going to be playing a video for Fear Fest. If you don't know what Fear Fest is, stick around. You're going to find out. But don't go anywhere, guys, because when we come back, we're going to talk with Anna a little bit more about her podcast. And I'm very interested to find out more about the team. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Would you like to sit down with me for a minute? I'd like to tell you I've been there, I've been in it. And if you feel alone, if you're scared and you're scattered, take a look at yourself. Can you think of what matters? What matters is that you're taking all the love that you have and you give it and you're living in a way I could say it's a way that radiates. What matters is that you're living in a way in which you wanna let love lead your feet when your fists wanna battle, when your cage's been rattled. What matters is all the love you provide just by being alive, all the tears that fill your cup. What matters is that you know you're a diamond in the rough, that you know you are enough, and that you know above all else, what matters is you.
Welcome back, everybody. So before we continue on with Anna and what she's got going on, I want to give a couple of special shout outs, obviously, to Parapost and Parapost Network Central. Anna, don't know if you have Parapost, but you can go to parapost.net, sign up for free today, or you can go to your Android or iPhone stores, download it for free. And again, sign up for free. Start networking today. It is literally a paranormal Facebook is what it basically is. A lot of great resources on there. Meet new teams, new locations, new equipment, new everything, really. And Brian John Laverty takes really good care of it and making sure there's zero drama on there. And he's also the one in charge of Global Ghost Hunt. Something I think all teams should get involved with. I know I am the consultant for it, but you know what? It's for a reason. Global Ghost Hunt is an amazing event highlighting teams, locations, and communities from all over the world, which is, I think is needed. It definitely is needed. There's a lot of events that happen that highlight just the people. Cool. That's nothing wrong with that. But this is for the locations as well, along with these teams. And you know what? It's a great cause. And also part of there is an entry fee, obviously, like most events, but it doesn't just go right to Brian or Lex or any of us. It goes back to the community, so that way we can help stream, get merchandise for you guys, for people, and it also a certain amount of the proceeds go to Proofs, which you saw. Proofs is right there. We're partnering up with them, so giving back to the community, and also I want to formally announce that yours truly and the Wicca consultant will be at Beer Fest. Beer Fest 2023 will be in New Orleans. We're going down there. We're going to tear it up and have some fun. Nolans. Yeah. So we're actually going down, believe it or not, guys, for our honeymoon. We're getting legally married, I guess you could call it. We're going to JP and going to the courthouse and making everything final. So that way she can't run away. And and she is stuck with me. But we're going there for the honeymoon. We're going to go down there, and what better place? Wicca consultant. She loves that stuff. She loves Creole. She loves voodoo, hoodoo, and Wicca.
Yep.
You know what? Screw it. Let's go. Let's have some fun. So, and I also want to give a special shout out to Maglite. Guys, if I said this once, I'll say it 1,000 times. Join Maglite Nation now. Go to maglite.com. Go get yourself some Maglites, because we do this stuff in the dark anyway. You need a flashlight. You need something reliable, well built here in the US, and affordable. Guys, join the Maglite Nation today. Do it. You must do it. Do it. I'll send Aaron after you if you don't. No. I'll send Lurker. And of course, guys, I just want to let everybody know too that we wouldn't be doing all this and having this much fun if it wasn't for StreamYard. We're here on StreamYard week in and week out, never have any issues. There should be a link down in the description. If there's not, let me know and I will get it to you for a referral code. Now that referral code will actually help you if you're thinking about starting your own podcast. You can use it. It'll save you a little money. Trust me. And StreamYard is so user friendly. You guys know me by now. I am not the smartest man in the world. I will go get the Wicca consultant. She'll definitely tell you that.
I'm right there with you. It took me a while to understand StreamYard myself, so it's always having such trouble like connecting with Facebook and StreamYard. I don't know why it does that. It's like
there has
before I go on, I'm like, no.
Believe it or not, that is actually the Meta side. Nothing against Facebook, but ever since they switched to Meta, you have some issues. Our brother Aaron Wing from Nationwide Paranormal. What is up, my brother? Hey, Mandy. Long time no see. And of course, it wouldn't be a show without Raymond Newsom from Newsom Paranormal. So, and I don't know if you know Raymond, but everyone tolerates Raymond.
Uh-oh.
No, we love him.
No, I know Raymond now.
Holy shit. Guys, we found somebody who doesn't know Raymond. Raymond, you're slacking.
Well, he knows me, and I don't remember that I have him on my page, but no, I don't recall knowing that name.
No, Raymond.
Sorry.
Raymond is just like our sister Liz. She supports literally everybody in this field. She is true blue para unity, and so is Raymond. And they are everywhere. They are freaking everywhere. So speaking of the paranormal, tell us a little bit about the team.
The team is based out of Woodsbury. I've been with them for almost a year and a half or so. I am actually a long distance member because I'm about an hour and a half away. So I go and work with them as much as I can.
Cool.
And when they come to Tom's River, I can jump on a case and help them with that. So they are an excellent team. The head, Frank, he's been on Discovery Plus. He just did a show with Ghost Hunters a while back. He is an excellent investigator and the team as well. We've done a lot of crazy investigations. I haven't done too much with them in a while, only because, you know, the holidays and stuff like that, and the traveling and the gas. The gas and the money right now is ridiculous. It really holds back from traveling back and forth, unfortunately. So when things get a little better, I'll be jumping back on it myself. I actually do have my own. I meant to send you the link. It's called The Research of the Unknown. It's actually something that I own for myself and my own journeys. And I know you're not supposed to go in this field by yourself, but I'm willing to take that risk and see what comes across and share everything with everybody. Haunted roads, abandoned places, anything you can think of, anything challenging. And hopefully after December, I'm going to get back into swinging things with that. So I kind of got caught up with my radio broadcast before I started doing that. So it's like, crap. So,
Well, as soon as I get the link for that, folks, I will be passing that out. I will be around so you can show Anna some love and support. We do have links in the description right now for her, so definitely go check that out. And I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly, on your Facebook profile, you sent that to us.
my main one, yep.
So that is in the description, and I believe everything, including
everything's on there. Yep,
So-
everything we just talked about, even with the research of the unknown on the side of the bio, everything, all the links are there. So
cool. So guys, definitely go check her out. Definitely check her out. Okay, so I have to ask then. This is something I really love to ask. And this isn't the one that I stole from Brian. We'll save that one for last. Or I stole it from Lex, technically. I mean, I'm borrowing it. Anyway, I didn't steal it. Sorry, Lex. But one thing I always like to ask is, so you work with this other team in New Jersey. So what has been some of your more funnier moments? With some more lighthearted stuff? And feel free to name drop.
like funny, like an accident waiting to happen, or something that happened that wasn't paranormal.
Dealer's choice. Someone playing a prank, something funny in the field, something during an investigation that happened. Someone needed a new pair of pants.
I always
like
need
that.
new pair of pants every time something when I get spooked so easily. They love to spook me. But a memory does come to mind. My boss actually saved me. To this day, we still talk about it. You know how ceilings come down when you're going down the stairs from the attic, and it has like that front where you want to hit your head. I don't know what happened. If he wasn't in front of me, I literally hit my head and almost fell down the stairs. It wasn't paranormal, fortunately. I don't know if I missed a step. I blacked out, and he's like, we laugh about it until this day. And I actually don't remember half of it, to be honest, how hard I hit my head. So if he wasn't there, man, that was really, really, really embarrassing.
Well, if this makes you feel any better, I actually, and I think I've said this on the show before, I actually scared the living shit out of myself. I did it to me. I started my career in San Diego. Now, in San Diego, there's a place called Old Town, which is basically like a historical district. There is an old schoolhouse that just sits there. we were out investigating them one night, and I had my phone on me, just my regular phone, videotaping, and I had my hand up like this, recording. And somebody said they saw something in one of the windows. So I went like this to come into the window. I don't see my phone. All I see is this hand coming at me like this through the camera, and I freaked the hell out. I made up some curse words. I screamed. I need a new pair of pants that quick. It was bad. And yeah, so I scared the crap out of myself. So don't feel bad. Do you have a guest?
No, I know. Give me 1 second.
You're fine.
Okay. Apologize for that.
You're good. I'm surprised my producer isn't around. Speaking of which, Aaron, where's your producers at? You usually have 2 of them.
I know he usually pops in every once in a while, but I have this mischievous little black cat that I've named Edgar Allan Poe, and he thinks he's a ninja. He knows I can't see him when the lights out, so that's when he'd like to lurk and hide.
Oh, fair enough.
Sorry,
You're
sorry
fine.
about that.
Anna, you are fine. You are
All
fine.
good.
We don't script anything, and tangents like this and they're perfectly normal because we can sit here and try to do a professional show, but you know what? There's always going to be something that comes up. You know what? Screw it. Yeah, let's see. We have a couple of comments. Tony, awesome, true Mexican food, absolutely. And which, by the way, I don't know if you have any in New Jersey, but there are some places that claim to be authentic Mexican. I have yet to find in Central PA anywhere that makes true carne asada. I miss carne asada. I miss it. Wait, Liz, where are you off to? Thank you. Great show. I have to go. Thank you. Okay. No worries, Liz. Much love. Much love. And what did Unknown ask? I thought was it Unknown who asked? Really like these videos. Who does them? Oh, me. I actually do it. I have Paravid Studios that I run. And I just do it myself. So anyway.
Right.
So
when back to funny paranormal stories.
Yeah, back to the bullshit. So what about in the podcast? Have you ever had any fun and excitement in the podcast that just threw you off?
No, not yet. That I haven't waited for that moment yet, but I'm pretty sure it's going to come my way.
Yeah, it happens. Again, you know, with podcasting, you never know. Much love to you, brother. Where are you going? You ain't going anywhere, bitch. You stay here. Mad of many talents. Jackass of all talents. But I find it funny, and I like we were saying, don't like really scripting anything because we all know life happens,
right?
And you know, I want to when we as podcasters, and Aaron, I think you could agree with this, when we interview people and chat with people or hang out like we do here on the Paracrew, we like to be real. We like to get genuine reactions. We like our guests to feel welcome. And if something happens, whatever, I've had kids pop in. I've had parents, spouses, cats, dogs, weird ants. Right. I had an ant one time. A weird ant just ran in. What are you doing in here? I've had one of those. Fire alarms. We had a fire alarm. I don't know if you follow Brian John Laverty, Anna. He actually has a show called Through the Lens. Him and Lex do this show. And oh yeah, that's right. Joanne had parrots. I remember that one. But his fire alarm just started going off. His fire alarm, and we're like, do you need to go handle that? And he goes, no.
You're good. I'm just moving my computer.
You're good. So what do you have coming up? What can we expect for those of us coming over to hang out with Anna and what you're up to for the Message of the Afterlife? What do we have? What do we have to look forward to?
My radio broadcast. I'm actually on another show this weekend. Basically just my radio broadcast. I actually just did Jeremy Leonard not too long ago, so that was really awesome. That's actually on my YouTube page, and Yeah, so right now I'm just very busy with the broadcast. I'm going to have a lot of special guests coming on. I have a guy coming on here soon for the he talks about a lot of the UFOs and stuff like that. So I'm very excited about that. And I have a psychic coming on next week, which I can't wait to have her on. So
Awesome.
yeah,
What day and time?
every Friday at 8:00. I am very flexible. If you can't do it Friday, if you need to do it in the middle of the week, I'm willing to work with you. So
Cool. That sounds like a great lineup then, guys. We have
Thank you.
Hollywood Haunts at 7. You can go catch Anna, a message from the afterlife,
Mhm.
at 8. Then you catch us at 9. And then at 10:30, you can go check out the Unholy Trinity. That sounds like a great night. And the night off with and the night off with whatever the hell that is, Unholy Trinity. So what about your tarot readings? Tell us a little bit about that. I know you said you offer them.
Yes, I'm open Monday through Friday from 9 to 5, and actually Monday through Sunday. I do it on weekends as well. It's any hour. I keep my readings very reasonable. They are 40. It can go from an hour, 2 hours. I don't like to show people that I'm there for the money. I'm mostly there for people who need that special message from the other side. I know it's very difficult for people to get a specific message from their loved ones and friends, and I want to be that person to where they're I'm helping them reach that for them, especially around the holidays. I know the holidays are very hard, so I try to be there for people as much as possible. So
Awesome. That is really cool. And you know what? Honestly, guys, I've $40 isn't bad. I
No.
know some that are really expensive, like $100 a session. It's like, really?
I mean, I understand why, and I don't like to judge other psychics. I don't do that, but like I said, I think it's very important to show people that I'm not in it for the money. I'm in it for them, and I'm there to give them enclosure that they need to hear from. So
100%. And that's why I started Paravid Studios up. You know, I do intros, outros, commercials, promotional videos for people, and it's only like $20, and it's just to help. You know what I mean? So, you know, I understand that completely, and I respect the hell out of that. So I have 2 more questions for you.
Sure.
This one is the question. Then you'll hear it not just here, but you'll hear it on Through the Lens. See, I'm giving you a shout out, so no copyright infringements, Lex. But what did I write down this week? No. So this question, I love asking, because it's, in all seriousness, it's a lot of fun. It makes our guests think, and just like to see what kind of mindset you have. So we're going to do it a little differently. So last week we said, if Lex gave you a bag of money, I'm going to switch it. Let's say Brian John Laugherty. Okay. You saw him in the video. He's sitting there thinking, great guy, bald head. But anyway, he walks up to you just randomly on the street and goes, "You look interesting. Here's a bag of money." And it has a blank plane ticket, so to speak. They just can right in wherever you want to go. You have all the time off in the world. And then Lex comes up behind you and goes, "You know what? I agree. You do look interesting." He hands you a duffel bag, and that's full of money. $100 bills. Just boom, done. And they both just walk away. No questions asked, no nothing. Just, here's money. You look cool. Run off. Where are you going to investigate? Where's on top of Anna's list to investigate the paranormal? Anywhere you want to go. Anywhere worldwide, here in the U.S., wherever.
Oh my God. Wow. I wish I had an answer for that, because I have so much on my bucket list. It's not even funny. I recently was actually thinking about the Queen Mary out in California, which I haven't been out, and the Roosevelt Hotel. So hopefully by next year, I get ahead, thinking about taking a trip out there and doing those and crossing them off my list.
Very nice. If I may, I've done the Queen Mary. Wasn't lived up to the hype for me personally. Again, go to San Diego. There's a lot of history down there.
Mhm.
There's a lot of haunted areas. You've got the Whaley House. I will tell you though, the Whaley House is commercialized, which sucks. But yeah, Howard and Jackie's house just for fun. You might get cursed. I saw that, Joanne. You might get cursed. You go over to Howard and Jackie's. But love you guys. But with San Diego, you're only a couple hours from LA in Studio City and stuff like you've got so many different things down in Southern California than going up to the Queen Mary or even San Fran. You go to San Francisco, a lot up there, but that's cool though. Now, would you, if this scenario worked out this way, would you fly or would you do like a cross country trip, cross country and hitting haunted locations all the way across?
I would do both.
Fly out and drive back, or how would you?
Yeah. Actually driving will be more interesting because you never know what you run into with the driving, because you could run up to something that you didn't realize and be like, oh, I gotta pull over now, I gotta investigate that.
See, that's kind of what I want to do. I want to take, and I've even talked to the Wicca consultant about that. I'd love to just rent an RV for like a month or two and just drive. And whenever we need gas, find a haunted location nearby and hang out there for the night. Check it out. That'd be cool. A haunted road trip. I respect that.
Yep.
Excuse me. So the last question I have, it is probably the most important question of the night. And this is the one that I need the utmost honesty. And I'm not saying you haven't been. I'm just saying, just because it's my thing. I don't know how else to fucking say it. Anyway. So the next question and the last question, would you like to come back for a part 2?
I would love to. I actually really did enjoy that. No, I'm being serious. I really did enjoy being on here, and I think you guys are great, and I would love to have you guys on to my broadcast.
I would absolutely love that. Thank you.
Sure.
And honestly, that's what this is about. Sharing each other out, having some fun, and yeah, we didn't get like a lot of people in tonight. The chat, I'm disappointed in you. Gabriel, you too. You came in late. No, I'm joking. But, it's always fun. Whether you have one person or 100 people in the audience, it's fun. It's nice. It's relaxing. And I've said this before. It's like therapy. It really is like therapy. And it's good for the soul, mind, and sometimes body. Just depends. But, Anna, I want to say thank you so much for hanging out with us tonight. Again, guys, if you missed everything, watch the replay because we're not going to go over it. That's just a long time to go back over everything. Just watch the replay or just go check out Anna's links, which are in the description. So we will hopefully be chatting with you soon. Anna, if you don't mind, you can hang out backstage. There's something I want to chat with you about. We'll close out the show and we'll chat a little bit. But guys, again, go check Anna out. Go check out what she's up to. Buy her candles. I will be. I'm making my list right now. So if you all get a candle for Christmas, you know why. So Anna, thank you so much again, and we'll talk soon.
Having me.
What a great show.
Yeah, for sure it was.
Ashley, thank you so much. Gabriel saying yes to a part 2. Ron's thumbs up. I was busy, but I will watch. I'm joking, Gabriel. I love you, brother. I'm just messing. Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us tonight. I hope you guys, again, had a great Thanksgiving. I hope you had a great Black Friday. We didn't really get a chance to talk about Black Friday, but did you go out? Did you go out for Black Friday?
Hell no.
I didn't think so. Yeah, I went out once. In my 35 years. I've only went out once, and that's the last time I'm doing that shit. But guys, don't go too far because over on Paralinks at about Howard time, about a half hour, we'll be having the Unholy Trinity. Yours truly will be on there. I know Emmy, our sister, is going to be on there, and a couple others. But go check them out over at Paralinks. Again, guys, everybody who sponsors or supports the show, go check them out because they deserve it. All their links are down in the description. Go give them a follow, all that good stuff. And as always, let them know the consultant sent you. And we thank you all so much for joining us this evening. So we'll catch you actually on Monday for the Paraprod podcast. I don't know what I'll be talking about. I really don't. I'll probably figure it out Monday. And I don't know, maybe Aaron and I will do something stupid this weekend and go live and let you guys see the chaos that is Phasmophobia. Maybe we can get Laggy. We can get Laggy in on it.
Laggy. We can get Laggy and Justin.
Oh, that might be an interesting mix.
Well, think about it. Justin would have it figured out before Laggy was able to load in all the way.
I was just thinking that. And you know what? Maybe we'll get Sabrina in, or not Sabrina. We'll get Anna involved.
Yep. Yeah, if she gets into the game, we'll definitely bring her along.
Mm-hmm. So, Aaron, do you have anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Well, A View Beyond is kind of going through some situations right now, and I've come close to just giving up on it. But I've spoken with a few people who are going to try to keep it going, and the December issue might be a couple days late. So keep your eyes on that December 5th. And aside from that, nothing else to say.
Cool. And you know, brother, that we're here for you and that freaking ringtone. Imagine playing Phasmophobia or listening to like some weird shit, and then all of a sudden you're hearing that.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, you know, we're not going to let A View Beyond just go down without a fight. We'll help you out any way you need, brother. So just reach out. But all right, guys, that's going to do it for us tonight. So I guess there's only one thing left for me to say. Y'all have yourselves a great rest of your night. Have fun. Stay safe. And as always, guys, happy hauntings.